conserve your energy. Rescue may be a long time in arriving. Any supplies aboard, Lee? None. They must have been on the other raft. May I remind you that your civilian dress does not alter your military status. You will continue to address me in the proper manner. Captain Flynn.
Well, I'll see you in Hades first.
Oh, perhaps a drop of that water would ease us all a bit.
Birnam, do you realize how long 3 gallons of water will last? We drink at the first feeling of thirst.
It's getting sultry hot already.
Are you crazy? What do you think you're doing?
The water will be safer out of reach. I'll issue a ration tomorrow. During the heat of the day, we must conserve ourselves.
Hear that, Mr. Birnam? Necessary for the general to conserve the water.
Patience, Mr. Birnam. Patience.
Do you ever plan on a trip to England, Captain Flynn?
England? It's a strange question now.
I have a brother in Bristol. He must still be living there. He'd appreciate some word.
I don't like that talk.
I'm older than you are. Too old to fight this sort of thing.
What about that very fine oration on hope you gave our worthy general? The world needs hope.
More than anything else, you said, Mr. Birnam.
Hope is for the use of those who've something to live for. I have nothing.
Does anybody?
That's a good question. Not for you to ask, Captain Flynn. You have the answer. A wife and child. But for Mr. Birnam, it's not quite so easy to find the answer. Mr. Birnam, how long is it since you saw your brother?
17 years.
Do you ever write to him?
I haven't written 10 or 12 years.
Yet now you think of him. Now you search your memory for someone who might be concerned. If in your loneliness you found nothing to live for, why now do you wish to be remembered?
That's something you needn't worry about, General. There are plenty who'll never forget you, even if we're never found.
It won't worry me, Captain Flynn, even when we are found.
Arthur, what is it you have that will never allow you to admit defeat?
The same thing that you can have, too. A faith in the knowledge that God put every living thing on earth to fulfill its individual purpose towards the survival of the species. I think it's our duty, that's all.
Listen with cynical ears, Mr. Birnam. The General speaks of survival. But in the night, watch with cynical eyes how the General, thinking that we're asleep, will demonstrate to his maker his method of survival. A pull on the rope, furtive drink from the water can, and back it goes. Out of sight from us, enemies of survival.
Have you seen him?
Well, Captain Flynn, have you seen me?
Do I have to?
Please. May I have a drink of water?
Not now, Mr. Birnam. Tomorrow. We must hold on till tomorrow.
Water. Water, General Lee. Don't feel well. Small drink. You promised.
Later, Mr. Birnam. The day has just commenced.
You're wasting your breath, Mr. Birnam. He filled his stomach last night.
Water. Water.
The water must be conserved for our survival.
There you have it, Mr. Birnam. Your hero. Maybe now you'll understand how gallantly he carried through with his troops in the jungle. Only now, you have no one to polish your filthy boots. Have you, sir?
Our lives as well as yours depend on our keeping our tempers.
Then give this man a drink of water. Do you hear? Do you want him to die? Give him a drink of water.
Water. Water.
No.
Finn! Birnam! Finn!
Oh, it's no use. Let me go.
You'd give up while he holds the water?
I can't argue with the revolver. Might have done 20 years ago. Not now.
Now you'd give up as the easy way out.
Funny, isn't it? When you're so close to the end. I wish I could have found out what my purpose in life was.
You're not giving up any more than I am. It's his theory that everybody has a duty toward the survival of mankind. All right. To that end, 2 lives would be better to save than 1.
And 3 lives. And better than 2.
Sorry, sir.
No need to apologize, Mr. Bennet. He has to sleep sometime. Isn't that right, General?
Yes, Captain Flynn. Even General must sleep sometime.
Water. Wake up, Birnam. You can wake up now, but be quiet. What'd I tell you? Even a general must sleep sometime.
Oh, just the water, Bill.
There's more to it now than the water. That doesn't matter anymore.
But he promised us this morning.
Yes, I know he did. But now he never will. He never will.
No!
Birnam. No.
No!
Away!
Why? So that you may live? Mr. Birnam. The water.
The water. A ship. Quiet yourself, Mr. Birnam. I'll get you water for you. Water. I'll help. Here, water.
Don't drink water from the container.
There we are. Salt water. The attack on the transport. Machine gun. There never was any war. Only hope, Mr. Birnam. Only hope. A hope that must have tortured him. Ahoy there! Ahoy! Ahoy there, the raft!
Captain Flynn.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you, sir?
Where's the man?
What's he saying, Mr. Birnam? I must know.
Break camp. And then had tea.
Sir. General Lee. General Lee, you've got to hear me. We were wrong, the men and I. I know now how wrong.
What's he doing? His boots.
Ahoy! Will he live, Mr. Birnam?
That's in the hands of the Lord.
He must live. I've got to apologize to him. Not for me alone, but for all the men.
You're doing a good job, Captain Flynn.
Are they proper, Mr. Birnam? Are you sure they're proper for his journey?
Quite proper.